Happy Friday, guys. It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. And cheers, by the way. You guys know it's real when I have my evening coffee here. You heard that right. So cheers. We got the evening coffee, and we have to break down SoFi. The market just closed about 30 minutes ago, and I'm sure you all saw we had one heck of a green day. The S&P went up 1.5%. Same with the Dow and QQQ for that matter. And the Russell crushed it. It led the green up 2.2% as the VIX went down 8%. You heard that right. Now the VIX is in the low 20s, which is wild considering it was just over 60 not too long ago. And SoFi stock went up over 1.5%. So we have to break down SoFi, the charts, what I'm looking to do, the whole 9 yards, and we'll break down some other stocks later in the video. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, join the free email stock newsletter, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to see what I'm doing in my portfolio every single week. I actually just posted an update today. That is linked down below. Make sure you guys join. So SoFi, $12.70 is where it closed, and we uptrended pretty much all day if you're including the pre-market as well. We were making higher lows, higher highs all day. You guys can see here this beautiful uptrending channel on the intraday chart, and if I draw out all these higher lows to give you guys a visual, we can see it here clear as day. Boom, boom, boom. You guys see all these higher lows being made. We actually hit $12.93 at the highest point today, which that's a big move there for SoFi, or a nice pop, because we know we need to hold the low mid 12s. That's a big spot on the chart. We need to hold the low mid 12s for the uptrend overall to continue, and the fact that it's holding that point, guys, is a very good sign. And the more that we pull these layers back, the more you realize, okay, it needs to hold that level. Here on the 30-minute chart, you can see we're putting in higher lows on SoFi. We are slightly under the 180 SMA, which is at about 1290 on SoFi, which needs to break, right? 1290, 13 plus would be ideal for the bulls to, take out next week, which we'll cover the stock. We'll see how that plays out. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow along for more content. So I'm going to set my alert right now at $13 a share. Let's do that right now. Mark is at, we're above $13, and that would be a big spot again for the bulls to retake. And on the 1 hour time frame, we can actually see this even better. The fact that we're holding an uptrend. With today's move, we actually broke back over both moving averages. Yes, you heard that right. We can see right here we were slightly under the 50 SMA for about 2 days. Now we're starting to get back over that and the 180 SMA. So we're going in the right direction now. I would like to see it really take out, going back to this 5-day, 5-minute, I would want to see SoFi at some point next week take out the high from yesterday, right, which was Thursday, and from Wednesday after the bell. Looks like here Wednesday after the bell, and yesterday we hit about 1285, 1290. That's kind of where we hit today as well, intraday. I would want to see that level break, $13, 1290. That's kind of what it all comes back to, and if that does end up breaking, we could really from that point start to take off, right? 1350, 1450, which is where we just were earlier this week after earnings. That is where this stock could start climbing back to. And overall, in the grand scheme of things here, guys, on the 4 hour time frame, we're still breaking out. Even though the stock has been a little bit rocky the last couple of days, we're still breaking out. We're above the moving averages, number one. Number two, we have a golden cross, which signals potentially, not guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed in the stock market, but potentially it signals more upside to come. We have that here, which is good. We haven't had a golden cross since the beginning of, actually, no, the middle end of January. Think about that. So it's been a while, and there's no doubt that the bullish momentum is building up. We just have to get back over that 1350 level for this to really be deemed legitimate, this breakout, in my opinion. And honestly, I want to see it take out $14 again. And another thing worth mentioning is, I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again, right? The highs from the end of March were in the mid 13s. Do you guys remember that? We hit about 1350, 60 in the end of March. Then we saw, obviously, it collapsed all the way to $8. So that needs to break as well. The highs from the end of March, if we're able to take those out, boom, sky is the limit on SoFi stocks. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, I'm super curious what you guys are doing. And obviously, I own the stock. I was buying it in the $5, $6, $7 window. I bought more at $9 recently. I actually bought more today, a very small amount, may I add. But I did add a little bit more SoFi to the stock portfolio. Nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure in the mid 12s, it was like $12.50. I bought more, and it was with some leftover cash. So I put some more money in the portfolio yesterday, which I usually do that every first of the month to start the fresh or new month. I throw in some fresh capital in there. So I bought some more VTI. I bought more Amazon before and after the earnings. Yeah, funny how that works. But I bought some right before and right after earnings. And Amazon, on a side note, went pretty flat today. Yeah, like 190 is where it closed, pretty flat. So I added more Amazon, I added more VTI, and with the leftover money, I just threw some more into SoFi, because even though I'm a single digit owner, I guess, or single digit per share, dollar per share owner, I still think in this range, $10, $11, $12, I still think the shares are a nice deal for the long term. I really do, or else I wouldn't have bought more SoFi today. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I bought more SoFi, waiting for that breakout for the real gains. And then, man, if we start really taking out 1450 plus, that's where things are really going to get fun. And I think overall, we're heading back to the high teens. At some point, $20. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, though. I do think we will be a $20 stock at some point. But again, let's not get too excited about that too soon. But yeah, at some point, I have no doubt it will get there. And let me show you some other stocks quickly that did well today. ARM Holdings, 6.8%. This one's starting to break out above the moving averages. We have a golden cross as well. So ARM Holdings is moving, man, looking pretty good there. CCL, also known as Carnival Cruise Line, this one up over 5%, which it's starting to break out here on the 4-hour, and we called this out a couple of videos ago on the 3-year chart. Look at this. This looks really good on CCL. The chart looks phenomenal. I think we're setting up for a breakout on CCL above $20 a share, so watch out for it. What else? What else did we do, or what else did we see go up today? Starbucks, 3.2%. Green Day, Applied Materials had a very good day, 4.1%. And, I mean, you guys know, we had a Green Day across the board, so no need to just name off random stocks. We'll wrap it up here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Check out the Patreon for my up-to-date portfolio updates. I just posted an update today. That's linked down below. And make sure to join my free email stock newsletter, also linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.